Welcome back, guests, to The Lucky Die. Previously, Laffian heals a friend twice, Rhal doesn't accept backstabbing traitors, Squash shoots his shot, and Zaltanna calls early upon her godly powers. Teleporting straight into a huge fight in Empty Shallows, the team comes face to face with a long-lost friend and bitter enemies. Although they take the opportunity to escape, they also take the opportunity to help their friends with aid and damage. And in place of safety, Squash asked the team what he should do about a plan of his. What did Amos steal to help them get to Liana? What has Salt been up to since we saw him last? And is Dachin licking his wounds, or plotting our hero's downfall? I guess you're about to find out. Welcome back to The Lucky Die.
The five of you find yourselves in this small little room beneath the mayor's place of business / home. It has two rather nice beds in here. There are anti-scrying runes all over the place. There is a little staircase that goes up to the outside where you'll find yourselves like hemmed in by this hedge. If you go another direction, you find that there's a door. You don't know what's on the other side of the door, but you assume it leads to the rest of the manor. There is the four of you. There is also Ama, and you're all currently playing Go Fish. Damia's currently asleep and recovering on one of the beds. What do y'all want to do before I interrupt with plot?
I want to cheat.
Oh, fuck me.
Of fucking course you do. Jesus Christ.
I have
sure
proficiency bonuses and whatever other stuff because my Spectre book is a book on Go Fish.
Right, yes, that's true. All right. Yeah, because the book that you took from the Library of Ogma was How to Be a Spectre, and it's mostly a guide on how to play Go Fish.
So Rhal is card counting, Squash is cheating.
I'm reading y'all's auras.
Ralph is just confused.
Ralph's far too concentrated to be just playing Go Fish.
He's like, I need to get good at this. It's going to be important later.
I saw a picture of a confused Ralph trying really hard to do math.
And then there's just the Spectre in the background, like half transparent, just shaking his head, like...
I can tell you what they have on their head, you know?
All right.
Pop his hand into the fucking pocket dimension bullshit.
I'm not going to make you roll against each other unless you're playing for gold, and I don't want to do that. So let's assume that you are playing Go Fish in whatever setup you wish. It is getting close to midnight. You folks have already had a long rest because you came exhausted from the night before, from the stalking, got thrown here, took a long rest. Is there anything anyone wants to do just before midnight? Anyone want to reach out, talk to anyone, send messages, receive stuff, like anything like that before I interrupt with the important things? Oh, yes, Zaltanna.
I would like to take a moment to listen and see if there's anything my followers have sent me, any requests, little messages.
Yeah.
You know, various milks.
You have 500 new voicemails. First voicemail.
Oh my god. Delete all the non-important ones. You have 485 voicemails. Fuck.
Delete the ones asking for money. You have one voicemail.
Honorino. Hey.
You got any more of them
would
smites?
never ask me for money. He's not that stupid.
No, he's the only one left. He's the only one not asking for money. He's just like, hey, you want to hang out?
Yes,
Yeah, that's
I'm
not
going to
gonna-
say that you can listen into the prayers of your followers. Whether you're still playing Go Fish at this point, entirely up to you. Yeah, you hear the voice of a young woman, and she sounds not like massively in the need of absolute violence and bloodiness, but she's looking for inspiration. And she kind of, you get this feeling as her voice comes through. She says, all right, Zaltanna, gonna give this a shot. Hi. My boss is making me do a bunch of extra work that I shouldn't be doing. Like, I'm supposed to be taking money from people and organizing the stockroom, but they're making me do all of this, like, extra safety stuff and putting spells down, which I'm not really equipped to do, and I don't really know how I'm doing this. And they're making me put baby guards and stuff, even though we never have children turn up in the store. And they're making me go talk to the newspaper people, and I have really no idea how to do any of this. And I just don't... I don't know. How do I tell her to stop taking advantage of my good nature? I need something bold, because she doesn't really listen to me telling her that she's wrong. I just need to make something that will get me noticed. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Help. And that's the message you get.
I like the idea that V is just using the Zaltanna prayers to like deal with her own personal issues.
Yes.
Just sends V Blight to use against her. I don't know. Just I'm gonna give her some. I'm just gonna say, simply stop doing it. Hold on, let me do that in my Zaltanna. Simply stop doing the tasks, and then when she inevitably asks you why you haven't done them, just say, "That's not my department. I'll do them if you'll pay me like 3 times what you're paying me." And stare her down real hard. Just giving my advice to this random person that is definitely not a real person.
Not V. Yeah, it's definitely not V. Her last name is definitely not. Okay. You get the feeling of thanks, like she just needed to be reminded that she needs to do these things sometimes. You have my heartfelt gratitude. Okay, roll a d20.
16.
You may add 16 to your follower count.
Yeah.
And you can also add V in there too.
I see you believed in me, V. Because I believe in you.
I believe in you.
I don't believe in my ability.
All right, so you managed to gain 16 to your follow count. Is there anything anyone else wants to do?
Cheat harder?
Cheat harder. You may cheat as hard as you like.
I'm going to start hiding cards in the stocking plate on myself so that I can cheat really good.
Oh my freaking god. You find that when you bring the cards back out, they've changed.
Oh, yay, I think.
Lathian has the monocle. He can true sight the cards in the ether like, fuck is this?
No, you can't quite see into the ether, but you can see invisible things. Okay.
I do want to do a thing.
Yeah, okay. Other than hiding stuff in the stalking.
At some point, Rhal's going to ask Ama, so do you know anything of what the Dragonborn are doing? What they're up to?
Most of them are still just trying to figure out what they're doing with themselves. They've taken great comfort in some of the things that you have taught them about meditating, and the things that I've taught them about being relaxed and calm. They seem to be doing better. They don't feel quite so stressed. I think not being in the hospital helps.
I think so. But also, I was talking about the ones in Daimerius.
Oh. I haven't really spoken to them. I haven't spoken to Thorin. I haven't spoken to my father in quite a while.
Okay. Well, just wondering if, there were any updates.
Last thing I heard, they were trying to get themselves organized so that they can be ready for when the final fight comes. Or to, deal with Monarch if he decides to be a problem. Not that he will, Laffian. I don't think your friend is a killer anymore.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think. Which friend? I have many now.
Well, I know most of us are killers here, but
Right.
Monarch.
Oh, no, he's definitely killed people.
Yes, I know, but I don't think he's like that anymore.
He kills for good, like we're doing.
Right. Yes, killed for good. Okay. She looks like a little, uncomfortable with the idea, but she can't really deny it.
Listen, if there was a way that I could put... If there was a way you could put Daichin 6 feet under and he stays that way, would you? I think we all would. Actually, I'd probably put him way farther down, to be honest, but that's just my own personal bias.
Put him halfway through the crust so he doesn't come around on the other end.
You don't think the Dragonborn would shift their priorities into helping us be a nuisance to Dacian, do you?
We could ask. I mean, Daichin is out and about now, and he did make us lose time. We could make a strong case.
I think maybe better you without me on that one.
Perhaps.
I mean, if you
But you're
want
right, I
me
should
to,
probably go speak to them.
I will,
mean, if it
but-
means I don't have to go to Bellum, I absolutely should go do that. Not a problem.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't go to Bellum. We'll be fine.
No. Good. I don't want to go. Yes, we should do that. I will go once you... In the morning. I will go in the morning. I will find someone who can get me there.
Okay, just be careful. The boat that they arrived on, they might still be here somewhere, so maybe they will have a way to get you teleported or something.
Boat? Oh, the 2 Dragonborn that came from Giata.
Yes, the boat we took to Gieta.
That boat, it went to Chatfok. No, did it? No, it went to the other one. To the other port.
Are you talking about Cusack?
Yes, it went to the place near Cusack.
Oh, dear Lord,
Not
help them.
exactly a port, but close enough. It was okay. Most of them got teleported over here afterwards.
And probably half their wallets are gone now.
Perhaps. Boat is probably gone already, but I might be lucky. I might find somebody who is able to send me there. Or at least make it quicker to get there for me. Maybe I should already ask my father.
Do you even know where he is? He was in the library last time I saw him, but I don't know what they're doing now.
I don't know. Laffian, do you know where my father is? Or do you know where Monarch is? Because a Thorin should be with him.
I can definitely put out some feelers if you need a message sent.
Yes, just tell him that I need to speak to him very urgently. And that I am in Falsum.
Okay.
I will be in the temple. I should go back at some point.
When you say very urgently, like the dire emergency, or like the in the next day or two emergency?
What one do you think would make him turn up the quickest?
That depends if you want to paint Rhal in a bad light or not. Laffian's just
shit.
smirking at
No.
that.
No, I don't want to do that. He hits him in the... my father tolerates you. Perhaps just tell him to come tomorrow morning. I want to get some rest. I know all of you managed to rest today, but I have not.
I will do that. I'll have Monarch
Great.
convey a sense of urgency to the request.
But tomorrow, urgency, not this evening. They will go to the temple. They will not be able to find us, and I don't want them looking for us.
Tomorrow,
At
okay.
least not coming here. Tomorrow, yes.
Okay, I will do that.
Thank you.
As soon as I finish kicking their asses in cards.
Oh, okay. Well, it is funny that all of you think you are beating me. Look at this pile of fake gold.
Nah, Squash wouldn't steal the fake gold. He would just cheat at the game.
It's not about the reward. It's about knowing that you can do it.
Yeah, as it's continually counting up, you've realised that the amount of gold on the table is becoming less and less.
Eamon's like
Cheating
hiding
as it
them
goes
in the
round,
scales.
Amos palming it, you know.
Oh, hey, Ava just a dragon instinct kicked in and she just started like sitting on it.
It's my heart.
Oh, hey, look, it is not gold, it is one of my scales. Stop it.
Amelia, your scales look so round suddenly.
Stop looking at my scales.
My scales are for Rhal only.
What are you doing looking at a lady's scales, Laffian?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Don't you have a lady of your own? Stop looking at my scales.
We're just trying to see underneath them. We think you're hiding something.
No. He said it, not me.
All right, you know what?
The ground starts shaking. Zaltanna starts smiting everybody.
You know what? Hold on. And I'm gonna go, like, kind of grab Ama by the arm and, like, gently take her out of the room.
Don't go too far.
Gold coins clink behind her.
You would either have to, you'd either have to go up the staircase up to like the way that you came in, which is like shielded by a low hedge, or you'd have to go through the door into the rest of like the mansion, whatever may be there.
I'm gonna go to the mansion. Why not? Adventure.
Nice. Okay. As you go towards there, Ama like puts a finger to her lips. She very cautiously opens the door so it doesn't make a sound. You actually just find yourself in this very short corridor, and there's like another door ahead of you. This one is actually really, really plain compared to what you were just in. Like, and you can tell by like the kind of the cracks around the door that there is actually something on the other side of this, which is not 100% blocking the light coming from the other side. And you can also tell that there are like firelights and stuff on the other side. So yeah, like you don't hear anyone in there. Ama doesn't hear anyone in there, but you know, there's a room on the other side of the other door. Just to give you an idea where you are.
Think it's like safe to explore?
We could. I mean, we'd have to be super sneaky. I mean, I remember the layout mostly.
Oh, no, I'm really not sneaky. I am like the exact opposite of that.
You know, if you took off your plate armor and like just went around in your socks and, you know, took off the chainmail, I could probably teach you to be a little bit sneakier.
Really? But what if we get attacked?
Well, then we'll just run back and we'll wake up the very crazy witch and the time wizard and we'll wake up, you know. I mean, Rhal and I are both specters and you're a goddess to be. I think whatever we might face in here would be nothing.
Okay, I'm going to take my armor and my chainmail off.
Yes! Sorry.
Uh-oh. I immediately rescind that decision because it made the DM happy.
I'm just happy you're going to hang out with Ava.
Oh, no, I'm going to do it. I want to learn how to be sneaky.
I love how Ava was like, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed or something. Tana was like, come on, let's go on an adventure.
Oh, yeah, because I could tell that she was trying to get out. Zaltanna's not stupid. She knows Amos stole the money and shit. She's trying to get her out of there.
It's just impressive the way that the coins around her are not clinking. It might actually be scales. Laffian might be right.
Oh, poor Ama. She's been dying to hang out with Zaltanna. And Zaltanna now, like during her most tired, exhausted moment, goes like, let's hang out. She's like, yay!
No, it's only almost midnight. Like, it's not like, she's not an old she isn't like me where it comes to midnight, I'm like, I think I need to go to bed soon. No, like, she's fine. I think she's like 22, so she's still pretty young. Do you remember when we could stay up really late and do this stuff?
I can still
Not
do
even
it.
slightly.
Yeah. So Ama like begins to show you at least along like this like short corridor that you're in after you take off the plate and the thing and, you know, take your boots off so you're a little bit sneakier. And she shows you where on like the wooden boards where best to place your feet. And she kind of shows you along the edge, like where you can see, like if you look really closely, like this really dark long beam underneath. And she says like, this is the place where you put the weight because in the middle it tends to creak more. But if you put it on the bar that is underneath the wooden ones, then that will be a little bit more quiet, a little bit less likely to make a creaking sound. You have to be very gentle though, and don't rush it when you're not quite used to it. Okay, you stay behind me, And you just put your feet where I put my feet and try to figure out where my next step is going to be. We're going to go into this room. Just be super quiet, okay? You just open your mouth and breathe very carefully. Don't breathe through your nose because you have a little bit of a block in there and we can hear that. So it's just quietly through the mouth. That's it, good. And like she opens the door really quietly and you can see that she's looking at where the hinges are and she's pointing out to the area where it might creak, so she kind of lifts the door a little bit as it goes around. She shows you all that kind of sneaky technique, and what you see in front of you is actually just a curtain, like one of those like old school curtains that would like cover the entirety of the wall, so you wouldn't necessarily know that there was a secret door behind it. And she kind of like pulls aside the curtain, just looks around the edge a little bit, and she just kind of pulls the curtains aside to let you through. And you find yourself in what looks like a master bedroom. Off to your left-hand side, you can see there is a big balcony and huge glass windows and a door that looks over to the city of Falsum, over the town of Falsum completely. And you can see everything from the small houses to the shit shack that is now being rebuilt to where Caden's house used to be, the blacksmith. You can see the Witcher Society, and out off in the distance you can also see the library and the prison. This room is quite large. Everything is like a really light wood color, so it's like more like a beach. And you can see that the bed is exceptionally the linens are really fine, like a four-poster bed. And it has like heavy red velvet all over it. And you can actually see that there is someone laying in bed. You can see that he is a dwarf with you can see that there is a gnome, and they have really pale grey hair with streaks of black and red in it. And you can see that Emma just puts her finger to her lips, and she's very, very quietly, and you can almost barely hear her. She says, "Okay, so we're just going to very quietly sneak out of this room into the hallway, okay? Do you want to do that, or do you think we should turn back?"
Press on.
Okay, all right. Let's be super sneaky. I know we're on the ground floor, but we just have to be very quiet. And again, she very quietly and carefully makes her way to the door out of this building. There's a small crackling fire off to one side, and it's very low, so the fire is beginning to go out. All right, I want you to make a stealth check, please. Just a straight stealth check. No advantage, no disadvantage.
Should have kept those magic boots on.
Straight shelf check.
Yes, shelf. Yep.
So that was a 14.
All right. As you creep your way behind Ama, and she's just not making really any sound at all, and she looks very comfortable, but she does keep looking back to make sure you're stepping right. And you begin to lift your leg and about to put it down a little harsher, and she just immediately puts her hand out and slows you down. You hear a couple of snores from the person behind you as they roll over, and you see this very old looking gnome man just kind of half asleep, his head back as you kind of sneak your way out of this room without disturbing him. As you leave the room, Ama very carefully pulls the door to, and she says, "Because we're going to be leaving very quickly, I don't want to risk any clicking of the doors right now, but we will do that on the way back. Okay. Where do you want to go now? We can try and go upstairs, or we can try and go to the kitchen. I can show you how to steal things from the kitchen."
Oh my god, yeah, show me how to steal things.
Okay, all right, follow me. So she sneaks into the kitchen, and it is that time of night when she's okay, so there should be nobody here. Nobody should be here until 4 a.m. when they set up the fires for the cooking of the bread. So we're actually in a good place. And the key is to take something not from the end, not from the beginning, not from the middle, but somewhere kind of partway through, and move the apple. She goes to this big apple barrel, move them around a little bit so it's less obvious, and don't take necessarily more than you need. So if you only need to steal one apple, you only steal one apple. Although if you're feeling adventurous, maybe 3 out of a barrel. That is a lot less than, if there's no apples left. So you have to very carefully just reach in, try not to disturb too much. Don't remember exactly where you put the lid and how it came off. Make sure that if there's any flour on the floor, you don't stand on that. So what I sneakily do, if there is too much stuff on the floor, I just get up on the table and I just walk across that to go get things.
If anyone is ever Rhal is very Rhal is very overcautious or this, that. No. He's the right amount of worried. He's the right amount of worried all the time. It's this shit. He has every right to be worried as he is.
He does. He does. There isn't actually anything like flour or like anything on the floor. This is actually a very well kept kitchen. But Amy gets up on the table anyway, like right in the center, just so that she can show you how to do that and how to very quietly get onto the table so that you can stand on the post, try not to stand in the middle, that sort of thing, because you're a little bit heavier than I am. Well, actually, I think we're probably about the same weight, but I never stand in the middle of the table because people tend to notice that. And also that's the place it's most likely to break. So we do not do that ever. I'm going to hold you two there as you hear the tolling of midnights off in the distance, and you hear a grandfather clock a little distance off in the house, a little bit further up. You hear that chiming 12 as well. All right. Chaps left back in the room downstairs, the Paramore room. Anything you three want to do?
I think Squash just quietly goes, I've been cheating this whole time. How about you guys?
Oh my god.
Squash like pulls out a couple of cards like out of hidden places.
I was trying to count and think really hard about tactics, I think. And I was also hiding cards in the stocking.
See, yeah, I thought you were doing that. I did not get the first one.
No, yeah. I have the Spectre book that I have from the library. It's pretty much just this.
It's just about how to cheat at Go Fish.
See, the problem is that you both have auras. You're not very good at hiding them yet.
I thought you, out of everybody, wouldn't be cheating.
I'm not cheating. I was counter-cheating.
No.
Because I knew that there would be some fuckery involved. So I counter-fuckery to fuckery your fuckery.
I don't think two wrongs make a right. I think
no, but three rights make a left.
Yeah, exactly. So let's not keep going until we find the fourth right.
Off in the distance, as the three of you admit to your various ways of cheating and how it may or may not be cheating, it's tactics, it's counter-cheating, it's straight-up cheating, in Squash's case. That's entirely how you wish to spend up until midnight, as you hear somewhere off in the distance of the house the chiming of a grandfather clock. You hear the bells up in the temple also chiming 12. Let me check exactly what date this is, because this makes a difference for me. As soon as the 6th bell chimes, the three of you who are sitting in that room that is low to the ground, that has an entrance kind of outside, you begin to feel the room just immediately get hit with a gust of hot air, like you've gone from a really nicely air-conditioned room to stepping outside into a blazing heat. It just happens in a snap. On the 12th chime, on the 12th toll, all four of you, Zaltanna included, notice that the rooms get very dark, even though there's flickering flames everywhere. Although in Zaltanna's case, there really isn't any flames, it's the night of a kitchen. Those of you have flames, those of you do not, you still notice that the rooms get very dark. You notice that the shadows get very long. You also notice that the shadows begin to twist and form into shapes that you recognize. Laffian, yours becomes a tall, dark, elf-looking creature. No features, just shadow. Rhal, yours mimics you too. And so does Squash, Zaltanna, and Aima. I need all of you to roll initiative.
Hooray! We get to fight Darklink. Darkus.
I don't even have my fucking armor on. God damn it.
You fell for it, Okay, so you fell for it.
No, it was just happy circumstance.
Fell for it. Can't tell me
You
lies.
are up on the table, so you do have a height advantage on it.
Fell for the oldest DM trick in the book. Hey, why don't you take your armor off?
Oh, also you would notice that Demi's shadow has also turned into a version of Demi. Just need to make
I'm very upset about this. I don't think our friendship is going to recover from this being.
No,
I
was mean.
Dark Demi.
Why have you done this?
Because Daichin hasn't finished fucking with y'all. All right, let's go from my top left. Laffian, what did you get?
I got a 16.
Okay, Rhal, what did you get?
14.
Squash, what did you get?
22.
Zaltanna, what did you get?
11.
Okay. I will roll for dark versions of you who got surprisingly well.
No.
The Shadows got 23. Rhal, you may take hold of Aimer's character sheet. Did I make that available for you?
No.
Did I do a full character sheet? Did I do what I normally do? Yes, I did, because she's a stabby girl.
I attacked the darkness. I'm pretty sure I made this joke the last time we had to deal with this bullshit.
I think you did, yes. It is surprisingly almost the same, except these figures seem a little bit more solid than before.
Me?
They look a little bit less wispy, more opaque. Aimer got...
Dacian's getting good with Photoshop. He's taking everyone's PFPs and just editing them.
Am I more levels than you?
I have been busy. Okay, I think all of you can see Aimer's character sheet, so if between you want to deal with that, I really don't mind. And then one for Demi, even though she's unconscious.
I mean, we're going to wake her up.
I think she's going to get woken up when she gets stabbed in the kidneys again.
Nope, none of that. None of that.
Well, they get to go first, so yeah.
No. Sorry, Demi.
All right. So, Zaltanna, in your kitchen, you and Aimer are standing on top of the table. So, yeah, it's pretty high up. As the shadows on the ground basically begin to merge upwards and turn into two figures that look suspiciously like yourself and like Aimer. One of them goes to attack you. The short one kind of like jumps up and tries to like jab you like sort of in like the hip area because you have that height advantage. For 17 versus your armor class.
Oh boy, let me tell you what. I don't know what my armor class is without my fucking armor, because my it doesn't make any sense, because my armor is an AC 16, but my armor class is a 17. So I guess...
So it would be 17 because I believe of like either the cloak or rings or something that you're wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll
So
see.
if you didn't take the rings off, it should be 10 plus dex? Or 8 plus dex?
It's 10.
Yep, so it'd be 10 plus your dex plus the one for the... Oh no, it's a cloak you guys had, wasn't it?
Yep.
Not a ring. Yep, so I'm assuming you also took your cloak off. I'll
No.
make this your choice.
I did not take my cloak off.
Great, then you get to have 10 plus dex plus 1.
So I have an 11. I have an 11 armor class. We really need to get me better chainmail, dude.
Yeah, we actually do, generally speaking. We need to get you better armor.
You need plate. You need some flat plate armor.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah, we should
important to
get
me
your ass
that
some
we
plate.
do that, like, as soon as possible. Because
Problem
I
is
am...
it's expensive.
Before Bellum.
I'm sure that we have money.
We don't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that I can beat the fuck out of someone until they give me plate armor.
That is also an option.
Anyway, yeah, fucking
All
hits
right.
my AC. What are you doing to me, B?
All right. Okay. You are within the aura of one of these creatures, so that has to go first technically, and you take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Whatever.
So that's just what happens when you're in 30 feet of these guys. Just it's what happens.
19 temporary HP, but I don't know when that happened. So I'm just gonna count it.
Oh, that was a leader's speech, I believe.
Cool. So still have it,
From
right?
Laffian.
I can just-
Yeah, fuck it. You can keep it. At the end of this, you can get rid of that, but I'll allow it to roll over. That's fine.
Emma has not as much HP as she should have.
Then you can up it to what it should be. I think
don't
she
know
lost
what
some
it
hit
should
points
be.
recently, and I never put it back up.
It's just gonna match mine.
Okay, so you take... Ooh. Where's my other fucking dice? Alright, I only need these 2 dice moving on. Really? You take 7 points of damage. Hate it. And then it attacks you again. As it claws across your chest for, again, similar stuff. This time it rolls well as it swipes across your chest, as it kind of gets like a really good jump up this time with its second claw, and it slashes down at you for 20 damage. That's that one. The one in front of Ama just kind of like tips its head back and just kind of goes to bite at Ama's knees.
No.
For a 13 versus her armor class?
Nope, that doesn't do it.
And a 20 versus her armor class.
Damn it.
Yes! Yes! No!
Why do I not have armor V?
13 damage. Why do you not have armor?
Me and Aim have the same problem.
So I'm just going to make Ama's hit points match mine because she has 51 hit points here, and that's clearly not right because she's one level lower than we are. And there's no other number here.
Yeah, I usually don't. I usually just have it written somewhere. Her con is 0.
She's a
should be,
rogue,
yeah, her
right?
armor is 15. Like, yeah, she's a rogue. So you can give her comparable hit points to Squash.
So
that's fine.
8,
I'll take that.
And then
What is Squash's hit points?
They're full at 93.
Give her 93 hit points. That's fine. I'll go with it. She's been dead. She came back. She's now a Spectre. Fuck it.
How
She's
much
93 hit points.
damage did she just take?
13.
13, okay.
Yes. That is my best estimate looking at the 2 dice I'm looking at.
Thank you.
All right, so 3 of these shadowy figures appear around the 3 of you at the Go Fish table, and the tallest one, the one with the kind of the one that emerges from Laffian's shadow, will attempt to slash Laffian across the back.
rude.
Rude for 40. Oh, you take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, wait.
You just take that because you're in its aura.
14 points? Oh, okay.
15.
15 points.
Yeah, around there. And then that's 14 versus your armor class.
Now.
Okay. And its second swipe is 22 versus your armor class.
Do I have the thing? Oh, no, it won't work. Fuck. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Even with my teleporty bullshit, it will only get me to a 21.
For 14 hit points. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Rude.
But its second attack, it aims for Rhal.
Yeah, hit him.
For 15 versus your armor class.
No. Stop it.
All right, the one that is... Oh, I rolled again. I'm going to get on. The one behind Rhal basically does that thing where it reaches around him and tries to use both claws to just swipe across his chest. The first one completely misses. But the second claw goes for a 16 versus your armor class.
No. Stop it.
God fucking damn it. The slightly shorter one runs around and tries to stab Rhal right in the thigh.
What? Goodness.
For 17 versus your armor
No,
class.
stop it.
Even Squash's shadow fucking hates Rhal.
Rhal, it's my shadow. I don't control this.
This is what you get for cheating! As it goes for its second attack. How can I not now? It's too funny. For a nat 1, there's no way that one's hitting me.
It stopped.
The one behind Demi, I believe he gets advantage because she's unconscious.
Yeah.
Cool. The first one hits. Oh, damn. Oh, that's not so bad. For 18 damage. Oh, Rhal and Squash, you both take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
I feel like I deserve a roll or something.
Nope.
You
It's the
read,
aura.
You just don't.
you read
just
that
don't-
Umberhawk article real
No,
quick.
I read the manual where it says, like, you guys are ridiculously overpowered and nothing I can do will kill you, short of power word kill, so fuck that.
I feel like that's you've negated that a little bit in my case.
Yeah, killing you wouldn't do me any good. But if it happens, and we'll deal with it. Alright, and Demi takes 15 points straight away, plus another 18. And she clearly wakes up with a start. Like, how could she not? She's just been stabbed. And the second one misses. Alright, that was all the shades go. Squash.
Yes. So 2 of the shades are fucking with Ralph.
Yes. Well, in fact, technically all 3 of them are. One of them slashed at Laffy and then went for Rhal, and then the little one was like, no one's hitting him!
Okay. Well, Squash is gonna take out his dick of a shadow. And I am going
Phrasing?
to
Yep.
bonus action hide. Yeah.
Under the bed.
So, Squash is going to maneuver so that Rhal is between him and the small shadow. And then when Rhal moves around, Squash aims and takes a shot.
Okay, which one? The little one?
Small one.
Yep.
You don't get to run around looking like me, doing shit like that. That's a 29 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
39 piercing damage.
Holy shit! Yes.
And 5 frost.
So 39. Oh, wait, it's resistant to some stuff.
It's magical piercing, but...
Yeah, that's fine. And then you said 5 cold?
Yeah.
Okay, the frost damage doesn't seem as effective as you'd want it to be, but you do manage to clock it like square in the shoulder as it's like going to go for another swing at Rhal. Okay, that was your attack.
That's
and your
my
bonus
entire
to
turn.
hide.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, who we got next? Aimer. Oh yeah. Who wants to be in charge of Aimer this round?
So someone help me with rogues.
Okay.
Maybe our rogue.
I see that Ava has been released to everybody. I assumed
Yes.
he's just been released. All right. So what you want to do is attack somebody that is already being engaged with by somebody else. And you want to focus fire too, because the fewer enemies we have, the fewer actions they have. So that's good. So
Well, there's only
holy
2
shit,
next
what
to
are these
us right now.
Yeah.
So for the 3 of you over there, there are technically 4 menaces in that room. For the room where Zaltanna and Aimer is, you're in a kitchen, and there's only 2 shadows. And you're up on a table. They're on the floor.
There's a shadow for Ava, right?
Yep.
I think, Neil, if you're asking for my input,
As a
use-
professional rogue.
use cunning action to bonus action dodge.
Fire
Move out of the
attack,
range.
breath weapon,
Okay.
burn the house
Okay.
down.
Yep.
Nice. That... Okay.
No.
No.
Okay.
So you're saying hide?
No, bonus action disengage.
Hide.
No. That
Disengage. Okay.
that way you can move closer to the battle that all of us are in, because Ava has health and should be in the fight with us to start with at least. And then Ava...
Aimer is 1 corridor, a bedroom, and another corridor away from you.
shit, yeah.
And is being menaced
No.
by 2 things.
Yeah,
It'll
that's a good
take
point.
quite a ways for me
sorry,
to get there. But I could probably hit Zaltanna's pretty hard with advantage, since it would be focusing on Zaltanna.
Yep. It is being menaced by Zaltanna. I think,
so
to
as
be
long
fair,
as I
they're both being menaced by
disengage.
Zaltanna, so...
Okay.
Why would you
Well-
get advantage?
Yeah, as long as I try to get that sneak attack stuff.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get advantage. You just get a normal attack, and then you add sneak attack if you hit.
You don't need advantage on attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Engage.
So that allows you to have sneak attack.
Yeah.
And let's see where you're... No, she doesn't have the cool fighting one.
So I need to stab Zaltanna's shadow.
Yes.
Stab. 28 to hit
Ooh.
Yes, that absolutely hits.
for 8 piercing damage, and if it matters, a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
It does. It fails.
It takes
You
12
also-
additional poison damage.
Sucker. You
And I
also want
believe
to
you should
click
also get sneak
sneak
attack.
attack. Yeah.
Yes, sneak attack damage is 19 damage.
Oh,
It doesn't seem quite as poisonous as before, but yep.
important detail on there, though. Are they immune to being poisoned condition-wise? Because the
do not
poison
have a-
condition is very different.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
They're
They
immune?
do not have a circulation system.
They're immune to being poisoned.
Damn.
Fuckers.
All right. Ama did significant damage to the one that's attacking Zaltanna, or rather Zaltanna's shadow. Yeah, you see this blade just right in front of you, Zaltanna, just like swing down at kind of like head height, because that's really the easiest way to get it. And you see it just like cut through some of the shadow. You see this kind of crackling greenness left behind. All right, I believe that's Ama's go then.
Yeah, I don't think there's any extra turns that Ama has or anything, so.
Okay. Demi wakes up and just Eldritch blasts the nearest thing. Like, why wouldn't she? Just too early for this shit for her.
Demi.
I had her open, I don't know where it is.
Demi.
Okay, stop that. That's very distracting.
Gonna cast Fireball and then cast Burning Hands. Demi.
Alright, while you ask for it, she turns around and casts Burning Hands. Fuck this. I can't find her other set of spells right now.
Demi, no. Not that
Demi,
one.
yes.
She doesn't aim it at you guys.
We're in a
She's got stabbed
basement.
in the kidneys. It's fine. It's just burning hands. No,
Burn the
boys are
fucking house.
No. She knows how to use this. She didn't cast Fireball, so you're fine. She just kind of rolls over and just throws her hands forward, and you see this massive jet of flame fly out. She casts Burning Hands. Yeah, you see this thing absolutely erupt into flames. This thing isn't dead, but it does look pretty ticked off. And Demi proceeds to just roll off the bed and onto the floor and away from it. She's not taking that. Okay. And Laffian.
Hi.
Hi. What do you want to do?
Does Demi's look recovered, or does Demi's look still kind of me?
As you kind of look over, you see this entire thing wreathed in flames as she just kind of rolls over the bed, hands up, fire going, and hits the deck, and fire goes off. You see it just beautifully outlined in fire for a moment, and then that fire dissipates. So it's still standing there.
Okay, but how's Demi looking?
She looks like she has only the same amount of HP she had when she went to sleep, because she hasn't had a long rest yet.
Fuck. Okay.
But you guys almost, between you and Zaltanna, between the two of your dual healing, you almost got her up to full. So she looks fine.
Who needs the most protecting?
Ama.
Ama's all the way upstairs because they decided to sneak off and do girl shit. girl rogue shit. God, none of us really need protecting all that much, do we?
Not right now.
Well, I do. You actually kind of hurt.
Oh man, I'm so mad because I thought I didn't realize I had left my microphone turned off. But
oh no!
I said the funniest thing,
Yeah?
which was when you said they're doing girl shit, and I said sneaking around, stepping on kitchen counters, watching sleeping gnomes, hot girl shit.
Yep.
That was really bad.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and protect myself because that hurt, and I am actually the squishiest one here, I think, besides Squash, but Squash can kind of protect himself.
Yeah, other than... Yeah, I mean, you don't know the armor class of what Demi has, plus all her random ass spells and Grumsh, so...
So Laffian is going to go into his spectral form, so he turns more transparent than the fucking shadow next to him is.
Yeah, like you kind of get that, like you're kind of transparently partly in the stalking and partly not in the stalking. It's a very strange line that you're currently walking.
And then he invokes the blessing of the mountain and uses Shield of Faith on himself.
Yeah, I remember that.
So like
Yeah,
icicle shit appears around and he's like,
Yeah.
That hurt a lot more than I wanted.
Like, the ice is really nice compared to the wave of heat that just came smashing down at the 6th toll. Yeah, it's like walking back into the AC'd room. It's nice.
Now, interesting question here.
Yeah.
So I do reduce my movement speed by half when I go into my spectral form, but that I can also go through objects.
All that.
Can I,
As
like...
long as you don't
Can I go
end in an
down
object.
and then come back out away from the shadow? In a way where it's not going to be able to hit me because I'm not there?
You can't really go down because beneath this is like, I don't know, 6 centimeters of air gap and bedrock. I mean, I can't really get much further down. You can't end your go in an object. That's
Right.
what I'm going to rule.
No, I don't want to end my turn in the, the ground. I want to go down, move away, come back up.
You could just move away.
No, but then it's going to hit me. I don't want it to hit me.
Spectral. Click your spectral in for me.
Okay.
I'll make a ruling based on that.
I'm just trying not to get my ass beat.
Even if you moved down, you would still provoke opportunity attack because you're still trying to get out of its range.
Fuck. Alright.
Yeah.
Never mind then, I'm just going to stay there because there's no fucking point because then it's just going to come back after me again.
Currently it's intently trying to stab up Rhal, so I don't know.
It's got 2 hands.
Yeah, 2 hands. Yeah, in that case, all of you look over, the 2 of you still in the room, look over and you just see this kind of transparent, sepia-toned Laffian standing there. Everything looks kind of weird. Sitting there, I guess. Okay, Rhal, it is now your turn. There is a shadow creature behind you that is you. There's a shadow creature to your left which is really small and trying to stab your thigh.
Yeah,
and then you have a slightly taller one trying to like slash across your chest.
Sorry, I can't account for that one.
It's okay. I'm glad you feel safe and whatnot.
I have complete confidence in you, Rhal.
Okay.
We've made it this far. Somehow.
My confidence is weighed in hit points most of the time.
And key points.
You're funny.
I think that I need to just start punching.
Okay.
I don't think there's any other nonsensical thing I can do. I think I just need to punch them. So I'm going to do that. I need to swear the knuckle dusters on one. That takes a bonus action. I'm gonna do it on mine. So I swear the knuckle duster things
Okay.
on mine and take a swing at it.
Because if Rhal hates anyone most, it's himself.
For
God fucking damn
natural
it.
20.
You motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Wait, Bosh.
Wow, look at that amazing one.
Zaltanna, what you kind of see is Ama just kind of like she's breathing out fire, but the fire kind of just disappears. So she opens her mouth, you see the flames in her mouth, but they seem to just hit an invisible wall and disappear. Like you photoshopped like half of a fireball out.
What?
Yeah.
Heartburn.
Rhal. Alright, so what did your total damage do, my dude?
16 plus 6 fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
And is that
Cool.
it? Is that all? Yeah, I guess so. And
because it's your sworn enemy,
yes,
they take an additional
extra
5.
5, okay.
16 plus 11 is 27 damage. Holy shite.
Do it again.
And I can do it one more time, right? Because I have the extra attack.
Yep,
That's a 15.
that does not hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright. In that case, Zaltanna, what you see before you is yours has been stabbed up by Ama a little bit. Both of these creatures are on the floor level. You're much higher up on the table. And Ama is just like right next to you. And she passes over one of her daggers because that's all the weaponry that she has. She's kitted out a bit like Rambo, so it doesn't really matter to her. So she passes you like one of her like standard-ish daggers. Unless you'd prefer a rapier.
Wait, why is she giving me a weapon?
Yeah,
Why?
because you don't have one. Or did you?
Are
take
you
one with
assuming I didn't take Cal with me?
Okay, good. Oh wow, sneaking with Cal. That is definitely. You know when you see people like exercise with like way too big weights doing normal things. That's what you're doing with sneaking and Cal. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
but if
on
I
board.
left Cal
Fuck it.
behind, he'd be mad at me. I would never leave Cal behind anywhere because then I get lectured.
I want to sneak kill. Yeah, perfect. Okay, all right.
Get on it, Rethix.
No, I'm leaving that poor guy alone. So, yeah, you have a choice. You have the one that came from your shadow and the one that came from Aimer's shadow. The one that came from your shadow has already been partially damaged.
Okay, hold on. Flipping a coin. Or rather a pog, because I have a pog handy.
Nice.
And it's a dragon pog, so if it lands dragon side up, then I'm gonna go after Aimer's shadow.
That makes sense.
Dragon side down. Dragon side down, which means it's my shadow. Time to kill that fucker. I'm mad because she hurt me so bad. So I'm gonna attack with Cal, the truly great sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also I'm gonna activate my divine wrath.
Perfect. So, what's the first hit you go for?
19.
Yes, that hits.
So
20 damage in total?
20, yeah.
Yep. Okay, that's 20 on the Zal one. Okay, and the second hit.
That's 24.
Yes, that hits.
24.
Okay, how do you want to obliterate this one?
With
Does it
love?
have a soul? Can I eat this thing's soul? I feel like I really need to figure out what has
No.
souls and not.
No,
Sorry,
this
Cal.
one does not have
I know
a soul.
you're hungry.
Cal is subtly annoyed.
My
He feels a little bit heavier in your hands.
my sheet still says orc souls full on to please I'm hungry on it. So
that one disappears in a blaze of fury as you just basically swipe left, swipe right on the backswing back up, and you just kind of like see the whole thing just disappear into like a dark mist. Nice. And I assume that's the end of your go?
it is because I went into a
Perfect.
rage, and that's my
All right,
bonus.
I need everyone to take 15 points of necrotic damage. I'm just going to do it at the start before I forget.
Boo.
Ouch.
Owie.
I'd only take half of it.
No thanks.
Almost edited Ama's character sheet because Ama has the exact same health as me.
Okay, all right, cool. All right, the one that is in the room with Zaltanna, the kind of taller one, you see that it arches its arms back and it goes to swipe twice. Oh no, it could do the other thing.
Fuck off. Everybody votes for this other thing. Fuck me
I
off.
would like you to take a con save, please. Zaltanna.
You know, it could do the other thing. Or it could stop. Like what
But I would like to choose to do the con save, please, if you don't mind.
God damn it. Okay.
Does Ama take 15 damage?
My real life
too?
charisma skills
Yes,
are
she
not
does.
as good as my
Oh,
in this
no.
game charisma skills. That's a 10.
Okay. You feel the shadowy tendrils coming from this creature as you're kind of looking in its general direction, and as it stares at you, you feel the shadows kind of enter through your eyes and just wiggle around in the back of your brain. 4.
You have your aura if that changes anything.
Oh.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, 14.
No. For 25... What kind of damage are you? 25 psychic damage.
Excuse me.
Yeah, this one's a good one. I like this one.
That is my shtick.
I like this one.
Don't wiggle in my brain. I hate it.
All right. Can anyone who is allergic to anyone who is immune to being frightened let me know now? I think Rhal is immune.
Maybe I'm checking.
Yep, and I think Zaltanna, I think you're immune to being frightened as well.
I have to use a key point.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Usually we have Zaltanna's aura of bravery, but not today.
Yeah, me and Ama can't be frightened while I'm
Doing hot girl shit fighting shadows. Ain't scared of nothing. Hot girl shit, name of the episode, except we can't have the word shit in our title.
Can't we, though?
No, it gets you taken down. Can't use swear words.
Oh no, I don't have to use a key point. I don't use a key point, I just have to use an action.
Yep. Oh, that's fine, yeah, on the next go. All right. So you're not immune, you just can make yourself unscared. All right, that's a big difference. Okay, so that's the one in their room. Going back to your NPCs one. They kind of slither under the bed to reach for Demi. Oh no. Misses. And misses again, but it is basically almost on top of her, and you can see this kind of freaky looking lady underneath with her hair like falling down one side, just kind of crawling out under the bed to go for her. But she missed on both. Alright. Squash's shadow will continue attacking Rhal for 15 versus your armor class.
No, stop.
17 versus your armor class.
Nope. Stop.
Okay. Alright.
Whoa. If
Rhal's
this is my shadow,
Spectre.
it should not have 2 attacks. What is this?
Oh, no, it's almost if they look like you, but aren't you?
They're better than you.
Unless you guys also have death gaze, like...
That sounds like a band.
Yeah, you don't want this. You don't want mine to have my armor class.
See, Rhal, this one's nothing like me. It can do 2 attacks. It does not represent me or my choices.
Okay. Rhal looks over at Squash, and I need you to make a con save.
There we go. I rolled 7.
Okay, sweet. Oh, damn, there's some good numbers. You take 18 psychic damage. Did you roll below an 8?
Yes.
Are you immune to being frightened?
No, but I get a reroll on fear attacks, if I remember correctly. Brave, you have advantage of saving throws against being frightened.
I will allow a second roll in your case, but this is only to prevent being knocked unconscious.
Okay, so want me to do another...
If you roll below an 8, you have the additional effect, but you'll kind of have your weird bullshit thing, so I'll allow you to take another roll.
That's an 11.
Yeah, you fall unconscious.
All right.
You're just on the floor, knocked out.
Oh,
how much damage did I take?
I don't remember.
You said 18 or 80?
Oh, 18. There's no way I'm giving you 80 damage.
You've been moaning that you're not able to kill us. I wouldn't put it past you.
Just doing it one thing at a time. For those of you near Squash, it's just a action to kick him awake. He's fine. But he's just laying on the floor. Like
my stars are
going around. Yes, exactly. Like the cartoon stars are going around your head. That's kind of not really what's happening, but we'll pretend because it makes it cute. Okay. That was his. Laffian's.
Hi.
Is going to attack Rhal because Laffian looks partially invisible. For 18 versus your armor class, Rhal.
No, stop.
For 25 versus your armor class.
Damn it.
Yes! Yes! Finally!
Stop.
It's gonna do shit all damage. For 15 damage as it kind of like claws, like just tries to go for your face and for your maw. Alright. Squash, you are unconscious.
Yep.
Roll a d20, please. Get above a 10 and you can be awake.
Ooh, I like my odds. 16.
You're awake. You have bonus and a move.
Yay! I'm gonna bonus action hide and then move to a corner.
Okay. Is this the corner where... Never mind. I don't want to know.
No, it's not the corner where...
The other shadow is, like, crawling under the bed. That's what I was checking. All right.
No, I was thinking of the duty corner.
You're civilized. And also in D&D, nobody uses a bathroom, so I know that.
I'd go in the corner for the roleplay XP.
Real heroes don't use bathrooms. God.
You don't have the underwear of holding?
Oh, that's so...
No.
No!
The holding
You're
part
not
is on the front
referencing that
side, so I
game,
can actually still walk around.
All right. Okay.
Pocket
so that's
dimension is
Squash's
shit.
go. Aimer, there is a single Aimer-shaped shadow in front of you. Zaltanna has absolutely obliterated the Zaltanna one.
Okay. I don't think there's a way for Ama to get anywhere sneakier than just stabbing it right now.
Yeah, I mean, even if you jump off the table... I mean, I could allow you to roll to hide under the table and then stab it to get advantage.
Stab it in the kneecaps.
Yeah. I mean, Zaltanna is a good distraction, right?
Well, I don't think it's going to be far enough away to get out of the aura, and that was kind of my...
You could, of course, just kill it. That's the alternative option.
I think I need to just stab it.
Yeah,
all right,
that's a
Ama.
good plan. Roll a stealth check, please.
Roll a stealth.
Yep, because you want to hide before attacking so you get advantage.
25.
I don't think it can even see that high. No, it cannot see you. There's no point in rolling.
I disappear
You are hidden.
under the table,
So now you have advantage.
and I
Yes.
stab upwards.
Yeah, the Aimer one is kind of looking at where the Zaltanna one was.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can absolutely stab upwards into it.
30 to hit
Holy shit, yes.
for 7 damage and a DC 14 con save.
Which it passes.
Okay. I can do an offhand, right? Is that how that works?
Yep, but you should also roll your sneak attack damage because that's where the rogues really shine.
22 sneak attack damage.
36. Okay, yep.
And an offhand is just a regular dagger, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll do this dagger, but then we just won't do the saving throw thingy because I don't have a regular dagger on her sheet here.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I'm not even sure she has a regular dagger.
17 to hit.
Yes,
For
that hits,
10
and that's just then
damage.
10 piercing damage.
Yes.
All right. The one in front of Aimer looks real peaky. Does not look happy with its life choices, or on-life choices, whatever you want to call it. All right. Demi is going to roll over. As she sees this thing coming for her, she will lock her hands together and she will cast Burning Hands at a much higher level. Wait, can she do the thing with this one? I found Eldritch Blast. I just hadn't scrolled up far enough. Blast. She lifts her hands up, and you just see from the palm of her hand a kind of like that whoosh effect, and you see this kind of dark purplish energy just fly out and smack this thing square in the face, and then she doubles it up a second time. And it does exactly the same thing. And you see this thing kind of go flying backwards a little bit. This thing looks like it's just wisps and embers. All right. And Laffian.
Hi.
Hi. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna make Squash fight.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you don't have a choice well, you actually do have a choice in the matter, but I'm gonna make you do it anyways. I'm not gonna go the full points and make Rhal do it as well. Because even if I made Demi do it, it doesn't allow for spell casts. It's just regular attacks. That's kind of a waste. Yeah,
you know that she has access to an axe. You know that she has a spiritual axe, so she can just pull as a warlock. You've seen her do that before.
Oh, that might be worth it then. Okay.
Because you were like, "Hey, is this Grumsh's axe?" I'm like, "No, it's just a regular old hand axe."
All right, then in that case, then I'm going to do overwhelming attack and have my 3 compatriots that I can see here go ahead and do some pain on the shadow monsters.
Yes, please.
Okay, go for it.
So little threads come out from Laffian's fingertips and connect to the 3 of them, and he's like, "Go ahead, do the thing again."
This is a strange new experience for Demi, but fuck it, she's in.
She feels a surge of psionic power.
But yeah, you basically see her just like pull one hand back as she realizes that somehow she has extra energy to do something else. You see her pull the axe out and she swipes it across the face of this creature. If it could give it a haircut, that's what she's just done, but the entire thing completely disappears into mist. It had like 2 hit points left.
Nice.
And she rolled really high to attack with Bell Splitter. Alright, hers is down. Squash, who are you attacking?
Is Squash Shadow still alive?
Yep.
No,
All 3 of your shadows are still alive.
And I'm shooting Squash Shadow.
Okay.
Squatto.
The Squirtle. The Squirtle, it's going down. I roll with advantage.
Made me
since,
uncomfortable.
I am hidden right now.
Hidden? Yep.
Boom.
And you didn't do your sneak attack this round, so I think you can do it.
23 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
44.
This thing fucking obliterates. Just somehow a bolt flying through it just makes this thing just like... You see it fly through and hit the wall on the other side. You see the shadow just being pulled with it and then just disappears up and out. All right, Squash Shadow down. Rhal.
You get 2 punch.
Punch,
2
punch, punch.
No, that was 3 punch, only 2.
Punch, punch.
Only 2 punch. There you go. Only 2 punch.
29 to hit.
Yep, that one hits.
Punch. For 10 damage. And then an extra 5. If this is the one that I've sweared at still.
You swore on the Rhal one,
yes.
right?
That one's the one
Yep.
still up? Okay.
Yep, they're
Great.
both, yep.
Another punch.
Laffian's shadow is yet to be touched.
19 to hit.
Yep, that also hits.
13 plus 5.
Closest damn is. How do you want to obliterate this one?
Woo! A spinning tail whip.
Fair. Fair. I like the idea of you spinning tail whip and it just goes over the top part of the back of the chair. Alright, yeah, and this one just melts away. So that's everyone that you could see. Laffian, how do you want to end your go?
That's it. He's just sitting there going, my job here is done. There's one more, it's fine.
The only one there is one left. It is the Laffian one and it has not been touched. Just a heads up. Okay, so that was Laffian's go. Rhal, it is now your go again.
Okay, I run to the other shadow in the room, which is Laffian's, right?
It's right behind Laffian. Actually, it's kind of like right next to you because they all gang up on you.
I'm going
Wait,
to
note
punch.
to self, don't gang up on Rhal.
Punch, punch, punch. 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits. Just.
For 13 damage.
Yep.
Another punch. 16 to hit.
That fails.
Ooh,
Your
no.
fist just goes completely wide, or the shadows like part around it.
Bonus attack, swing. 29 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
13 damage.
Okay.
And then key point for another attack.
Sure.
30 to hit for 11 damage.
Nah, it doesn't. That doesn't do anything. It looks fine. Looks totally fine. Your fist doesn't go through it or leave hole behind. Nah, it's totally fine. Yeah, you hit it. It's fine. Rhal, that's you done. Zaltanna, the only one left in your room is the one that Emma has kind of almost completely taken apart by sneaking under the table and stabbing up at it. Yeah, you just have the Emma one left.
Slashy time.
Slashy time. Yes.
So is it 23
Yes, the 23 hits.
for
25.
Yep.
Yeah. How do you want to obliterate that one?
I'm just
'Cause I
gonna
can see by your second
jump
attack.
and come down through it.
Like cutting it straight in half.
Yeah.
Yep, beautiful. You do that, you land basically directly in front of Ama, who's kind of on the floor below you with a dagger. Like, hello. Yeah, I guess you did attack, you did the kill. You have a move and a bonus left. And obviously, talking is free.
Well, there's nothing else to attack in the room.
Nope.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Smart.
Does Ama look hurt? I can't remember. If she got hurt.
Yeah, Ama took, I think she's taken at least 30 points, right?
Yeah. basically just aura points. So she's at 65 out of 93. So
Okay. She's fine. I'm at
she's
75
still-
out of
yeah, she's still
135.
over half for sure. So.
Blimey.
I'm gonna heal myself. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Gonna give myself 30 points.
Damn. Yes. Yeah. Rage just knits your wounds back together. All that necrotic damage, nah, it's life. It's anger. That's what it is. As you feel yourself heal up. Ama turns to you and she says, "If the shadows came this time, like they did last time, the others are in trouble."
Well, then we should probably go get my armor and get back to them.
Good point. Oh no, the man who's laying in the bed. She's like running towards where you guys were. The man who's laying in the bed, he must have a shadow too.
The mayor I've stolen stamps from before.
All right.
We can be heroes.
Okay, but just for one day.
just for the one day. Okay. I'm gonna say that the pair of you end up by the door. That's where you like end this round. The pair of you just get there. Like we don't need to drag that much longer.
A needy hero starts playing in the background.
It is the shadows go. Zaltanna, you by the door to this guy's bedroom. You hear like a really loud like popping sound and the shattering of glass. That's what you hear on the other side of the door. The only shadow left in range is going to fly toward Demi, who's laying on the floor. He hits on the first go and fails on the second. As you see this thing like slash down once, it kind of bounces off her arms, which are kind of raised up to protect her head. And the other one just kind of grazes down right where her hand is holding onto the axe. But this thing looks pretty fucked up anyway. And that's its go. There's only one left, so that now makes it Squash's turn.
I am awake.
You're awake, yes.
Yes, I would like to.
Wait, that means Laffian, Rhal, you both need to take 15 points of damage because you.
Damn it!
It started
ouch.
its go next to you. Sorry, I'd forgotten that. All right, Squash,
As
you
I
are
was
awake.
saying.
Yes, as you were saying. I'm so sorry if I rudely interrupted.
Demi Shadow is like fucking with her.
Demi's shadow is dead. It's Laffian's shadow who's like trying to like swipe down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Demi blew it away with like 2 Eldritch Blasts because I finally found the goddamn button on my goddamn character sheet.
Wait, stop attacking me! I can't find the button for my attacks.
I can't find Eldritch Blast. God fucking damn.
I'm going to bonus action sneak, and then I'm going to fire fire at the shadow.
Okay.
That would be 23 to hit,
Yes.
and 36 damage, and 5 frost.
How do you want to blow this one away?
I think all of these, they kind of just like, when they take their last hit, I like to imagine that they kind of like, it's as if smoke like was given form and then it loses its form. It's just kind of so. Oh,
like you put it in like those fancy ones that are like people use for cooking when they fill like the bell jar with like smoke and then you take it away and it just like dissipates away.
Yeah.
Yep, that absolutely happened. Okay, you guys. At this point, you also hear like a popping sound a little distance away, and a very distance away, you can then hear the shattering of glass. We're still in initiative because I'm assuming that Ama and Zaltanna want to actually get back here. Ama looks at Zaltanna and she says, "So we definitely want to go in here, right? We don't want to hide or run away because I kind of want to try and kill another one. This was fun."
I don't know this guy, so I kind of want to say fuck this guy, but we're trying to save the world, and the world includes this guy, so we might as well just do it.
Okay, good plan. She kind of like throws open the door and she picks up one of her daggers and she's going to throw it forward. I'm going to say she has advantage on that attack, so if someone wants to click the button in for her, that would be great.
I am so proud. Laffian would be so proud of you right now.
As you see this dagger go, it got a 21 to hit. As you see this dagger go flying through the room, Zaltanna, you see this small, basically naked gnome that has jumped out of his bed. Both his hands are up in the air, and you see all these daggers just floating around. You can see there's broken glass all over the floor where it's like bounced off of cabinets and into windows and stuff, and you see these daggers just spinning in the air roughly where the shadow is. You see Aimer's dagger go flying into this midst of other daggers, and you see this kind of greenish swirl as it goes through and ends up poisoning and damaging the creature, and you just see it as all the daggers are spinning around. It's like you have flour in front of a fan. It just goes.
Okay.
You are all out of combat.
I have a really important question, because I'm now in a room with you said, somewhat naked gnome, and I need to understand how naked this gnome is, Philanda.
Compared to Zaltanna, how naked is this gnome?
Does he have his small clothes on?
I'm going to say, yeah, he has the small clothes on, but it's not hiding a lot. You're looking at his butt size. You're not looking at the...
I just need to know if this man is like swinging brain right now. Okay.
That's one way to phrase it.
For the sake of anyone who wants to draw anything about this, he's wearing some small clothes, but not a lot of them.
It's funny because he's a gnome.
Okay, so the interpretation here is that if he's wearing small clothes, it's not leaving much to the imagination. It's a banana hammock. He's wearing a banana hammock.
We already have canonical Speedos in this world, so...
Zaltanna sees that the knife cloud has been defeated, and sees this guy in a fucking banana hammock, and immediately goes, "Okay, well, bye," and like closes the door.
Wait, I threw my dagger in there.
In the small, it reappears. It's magic. She puts her hands in the. She kind of like stands next to Zaltanna. Is like, "We have to leave right now. I don't think he saw us. I just saw too much of us behind, and I think we should just leave. I know how to get back to where we were. Come on." And she bolts along this corridor.
He didn't have a tail. It freaked me out.
Hi everyone, it's Fee here. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. I enjoyed this a lot. There were lots of card-based shenanigans, which was fun. It was good to see everyone just kicking back and even in the heats of potential battle, just actually taking some time out and hanging out as buds. And I really enjoyed that. They did really good, despite all the cheating. I want to say thank you to our two new patrons, Rocio Blanco and Flapjack Fever. I hope I got your names correct. Thank you guys so much. You help keep the lights on around here. We really do appreciate it. And we would also like to thank you to everyone who's been doing reviews for us. They really do help us get seen. So if you haven't done one already, we would appreciate you just basically putting a review wherever it is that you can leave a review. They really help other people to find us and to discover us and to learn what your opinions are about our show. And also, we kind of do love reading them, so that would be awesome. You're about to hear an ad for In Between. They are currently kickstarting their season 5, and it would be really good if you could listen to the trailer, go over, listen to the show, and then maybe help them out. You're about to hear an ad for that, so have fun. Bye.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Goblin's Head. What can I get you? Coming right up. There you are. What's that? Oh, you want to know about adventurers. Are you looking to hire one or become one? Ah, just the information. Yes, we do get plenty of adventurers through here. Lots of folks off on quests or selling their services, but I admit those 5, over there in the corner, they are a bit special. Why? Well, there comes a point where an adventurer turns into a hero, doesn't there? Oh, them in particular. They've got quite the story. They didn't like each other very much at the beginning, but since then they've grown quite close. At least I think that's the case. They do still argue often. When they're not bringing wild animals in here, or summoning magical creatures into the dining room, or casting spells, that is. Honestly, the building can only take so much... Oh, what's that? I wouldn't like to tell the tales. Everything I know is second-hand. I'm always here, see. I only hear what they say while they're at the inn. Where can you learn more? I suppose you'll have to ask them. Is there anything else I can get you? In Between, That's in with 2 N's. A story of the adventure between the adventures. Find us on a podcatcher near you, or at thegoblinshead.com.